What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Hope everybody having a nice day, man. I'm very excited about today's video, man, because I'm a biblical person, and I really want to understand the perspective of Satanism. I really do. I'm a very open-minded person when it comes to shit like this. And the thing is, I'm so down for debates. I'm so down for talking. But if you're trying to come at me with hate just because we have disbeliefs and stuff like that, oh, nah. But I really want us to understand why people trust in Satan. Because the norm that I was taught, or many other people was taught in a society, that Satan is evil, right? So I want to see what they say. I had not watched this video. I saw it on Jubilee. So it's basically Satanists versus Christianity, or people that believes in Christianity and stuff like that. So you're just trying to see what they'll say. Let's get straight into the video.
The invitation that God gives to the people that He made is so generous and came at such a high price to Him.
A high price. He gave up a weekend.
He
gave up a weekend.
Right.
He gave up a weekend. I have to hear this shit, bro. This shit's gonna be interesting as fuck, though.
I am a Presbyterian pastor.
I'm a Hindu.
I'm Muslim.
Hi, I'm Lois.
Oh, man.
I'm a Satanist.
How are you gonna do that for her?
To be honest, when I heard of Satanists, my first reaction was something that does not align with my core beliefs.
I think of like a lot of darkness and evil and lostness.
When I think of Abrahamic faith, I think of slaughterings and burnings and mutilations, all in the name of God.
To myself, I don't actually have an image or a person or a thing that I think of when I think of Satan. The Arabic word for Satan is shaitan. He's what's whispering in your ear in a sense of trying to lead you away from God.
Tell me a little bit more about the Temple of Satan. What is that?
One of the things I like about it personally is that they are actively fighting to make sure that every religion has a chance to have a say right now in this country.
I'm approaching this with a spirit of curiosity, love to ask questions and hear more about the perspectives of the people that I'm going to be talking to.
And as for the major religions, I hope to understand why they stayed within their religion if they were born into it, or I hope to understand how they justify their beliefs.
Before we get straight into this video, I want to say this real quick. I really believe that Satan is evil. I truly believe this. And it's a sense where Satan is, in history, throughout history, he does not give no. It's like a lot of people act like the world is just evil because of God. You know, they blame God for a lot of stuff. But it's because we sin, and then at the same time, we allow Satan in our life. And that's the reason why a lot of things are happening, because we're allowing Satan to take power. We're giving him power, bro. So I don't think Satanists really understand that perspective. Because, I mean, hey, I really want to understand their perspective too. But my perspective when I see this, because I am a person that's biblical, I believe in God, but I'm not religious, it's just because when you talking about Satan, bro, like literally the devil, bro, the first thing that you know, oh yeah, he's evil. Oh yeah, this dude did this and this, that. But nowadays, bro, there's a precedent. On movies, on shows, in schools, they talk about they fighting for this freedom to do this and that. But it's like, you don't understand. The whole point is to bring chaos. The whole point is to bring confusion. The whole point is, oh yeah, you can do whatever you want, because in a way, men are trying to be God, and he's trying to make man like God, because he's trying to be God too. Satan wants to be God. He don't believe in order. He believes in chaos, destruction, and he don't believe in what everybody think he believe in. The goal of Satan, bro, is to unify the country. Yes. He wants to unify the country. But that's the deception itself. He wants everybody to accept everything. He wants people to accept the new norm, or accept the way things are going. He wants things to accept that way, mainly because he wants to stray from God. He wants to not follow God's rules. He don't want us to follow God's commandments. He wants us to believe in anything we want. because he wants to separate from God. God told us not to worship idols. God told us to not do these things, not because it's not to suppress you. It's not to tell you, oh, you don't have a voice or freedom or nothing. Nah, it's because it's supposed to help you. It's supposed to bring you to peace. It's supposed to bring you to joy and your happiness. It's supposed to help you. That's how I see it. It's supposed to improve on you, because a lot of things happen mainly because we stray from God. And then people want to, like, you know, endure the darkness or endure the pains and the sufferings and stuff like that, to the point where that's where it opens doors, bro. It opens so much doors. Let's get straight to it. My bad. I've been listening a lot, though. I'm going to listen to this shit.
My name's Sean Gendel. I'm a Presbyterian pastor, married to my wife Kelly, and we have 3 children.
I'm Amr Isa. I'm 19 years old. I'm Muslim. I was born and raised in a Muslim household. Muslim my whole life. It's a big part of who I am.
My name is Jason Turgeon. I'm 33. I'm a Satanist. I was raised Christian.
That's how it usually is.
And have
I'm
somewhat
not Christian,
recently
though.
converted.
My name is Ragini. I was born and raised in India, and then I moved here for grad school, and currently I'm a director at Jubilee Media, and I'm Hindu.
I'm Lois. I'm 23, and I'm a Satanist, and I was raised Jewish.
My name is Richard Leo. I'm older than I like to tell people. I'm a Satanist. I was raised Christian.
Okay,
but I am
let's
a
see.
Satanist.
I mean, they polite.
My Satanist
Well, let's see.
back there on the left, and members of major religions on the right. Hell is a real place.
You see, Satanists don't believe in fucking hell? What?
I don't actually know, like, when I try to think of what hell looks like, to me, I don't think it's how it's been in movies or people just talk about, like, some fiery inferno. I believe in an afterlife where there is a kind of a good place and a bad place, where what you do here kind of determines where you're going to end up.
Yeah. One of the signs that there is something greater than us out there is that we see something beautiful that we want someone to express our thanksgiving to and our worship towards. And in the same way, on the opposite end of the spectrum, when there are terrible deeds or acts that are committed by humans towards one another, that there also needs to be a place of justice. And so I believe that there is a heaven and that there is a hell, and that the gift of grace that God offers us is so generous that for those who reject it, that there has to be a place of judgment. So, yeah.
Can I get my disagreeers?
That's crazy. Even the girl that's Hindu, I think, don't believe it.
Personally, I would never worship a god that would send someone to an eternal lake of fire to be burned forever for the simple fact of...
Hold on a second. Hold on. God do not send people to hell. I want to clarify that right fucking now. God do not send people to hell. The reason why Jesus came is to prevent people from going to hell. The reason why laws was placed is to prevent people from going to hell. The whole point, the reason why a lot of people are going to hell is because they choose it. We choose it. It's our choice. People don't understand that. So I have to clarify that real quick. This is why I am not Christian. This is why I'm not religious. I research a lot, bro. I study a lot, bro. And I got to a point where I really do understand the Bible more than ever, because people act like God is this, evil deity that send people to hell just because they don't obey. It's not about that, bro. It's the fact that you decided, okay, you want to take away you want to take away the good part of life. You want to take away literally order. You want to take away things that are supposed to be good, right? Replace it, pervert it, twist it, turn it into your own way. And you disconnecting from God. What do you think is gonna happen? Where do you think you're gonna go? Where do you think you're gonna go? What do you think is gonna happen, bruh? You doing this for yourself. He gave you the free will to choose that. Yes, you have the freedom to do it. That's why I don't say anything. I don't complain. Everybody have their own beliefs. Everybody can do whatever the fuck they want. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. Y'all not affecting me. Y'all affecting yourselves. That's why I don't give a fuck what everybody's doing. I'm not trying to convince nobody. When I'm on our channel, I'm trying to speak facts, truth. That's it. And the truth is, hell, God do not send people to hell. No, He don't send people to hell. We do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves because we sin all the fucking time. We worship idols like Satan all the fucking time. We literally be doing bad shit all the time, bro. And the thing is, we do not want to become a better person in a sense where people don't understand. God knows we sin, but it's the fact that you don't try to find order. You don't try to get to know him. You want to go to heaven, right? But you don't even know who the fuck God is. You don't even know. You want to learn who he is. You don't even understand how he works. So the fact that a lot of people don't know this is why they be like, oh, I'm not going to worship a God that blah, 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 don't even, that sends people to hell and shit. Nah, bro, he don't send people to hell. I hate that shit. I hate hearing that shit, bro.
Warm belief. When that deity knows what it would take to convince every single person on this planet, that is cruel, it is inhumane, it is not kind, it is not generous, and that is not a God worthy of worship.
What's more, it would be damning the vast majority of everyone who's ever existed for not believing in him for a set of rules that he created.
To be fair, I feel like this presupposes that to burn in hell means that you don't believe in God. I'm sure that there are religions, and I know that there are people who believe that hell is a place for murderers.
You see how they joking and like bashing, like there's no consequences for people's actions, bro? People do not understand hell is already here. People don't understand there's already a different God on this world. Satan is the God of this world. That's what a lot of people, there's two gods, bruh. That's why I'm making this video, because it's so important to educate people on how to understand God, understand truth. There's two gods in this world. Right now, God is allowing Satan to rule. Reason why? Because we disobeyed. We disobeyed. This is why there's so much shit going on. It's judgment, bruh. It's judgment. There's so much shit going on because Satan knows he have a short time. Satan knows that he can do whatever the fuck he want. He can deceive anybody. He can put anything he want. He can control the media. He can put sexual shit all the time. He can do all kinds of shit. He's the prince of the airwaves, bro. He's the God of this world right now. But when Jesus comes back, he becomes the God of the world. Do you understand? So, the Father, the God that everybody keeps talking about, he's the God of the heavens. His kingdom is up there, bro. His kingdom is up top. That's his kingdom. But the issue is, we don't understand. We don't understand this is not our home, bro. We don't understand this is a temporary experience. We don't understand what we do here do affect us. A lot of people act like it don't affect us, but you saying that serial killers is going to get away with it? You think that that murderers is going to get away with it? And then you wonder why people lose hope in a lot of shit. You wonder why people have a different opinion on a lot of shit. Because of this shit. Because of the confusion, bro. So, that's just me. I'm just going to say that. Let's keep going.
You know, and when I was Jewish, we didn't believe in hell. They didn't even talk about the devil. I just kind of came...
They don't talk about hell for a reason.
That in the
they want you to believe in La La Land, bro.
Go on to some other realm. It's probably more of a nebulous place than a physical...
No, it's real.
Hell, lake, fire,
it's real.
And everything.
I don't even believe we have souls necessarily. I'd like to see some evidence before I believe something like that.
There is evidence where there's a light that shines. If y'all look this up, research it or whatever, I don't give a fuck. But at the same time, it's like, to me, common sense is like, when you die and then you have a body here, you're not conscious no more. You can't talk no more. It's like, because the difference between a robot and a person that's human is that we have a soul. So that it makes no sense where people is like, oh, where's the evidence? What the fuck? We are intelligent, knowledgeable creations. We are the evidence. What are you talking about? We literally doing things that God we're in the image of God. We create babies. That's the first thing. We create life. Then we make shit. We can make shit out of nothing. We create shit. We have knowledge. We are very intelligent. We're not intelligent to the point where people do not understand. We are in the image of God, so we have traits of God. We are the examples, bro. So it's just crazy to me because people do not understand, bro. Hell is disconnection from God. You want to disconnect from God? Go fucking head, bro. But understand, the reason why you are breathing, the reason why you are awake, the reason why you can do whatever, the reason why you have so much freedom, the reason why you sane in the head, the reason why so many people go through so much shit here, because they disconnect from God. Further away. People have all the diseases going on right now. People are having so many troubles going on right now because they want to stray from God. But the chosen ones, and I'm being honest, the ones that know God, the ones that actually want to put in the work, the ones that actually try and he knows by their hearts and shit like that, he understands these people going to be straight. I'm going to be straight. I'm sorry to tell y'all, I'm going to be straight. Many times that I thought I wasn't, I'm going to be straight because I'm trying to speak truth, bro. I'm being honest with y'all. So it's just crazy to me because like a lot of people nowadays, bro, they literally laugh at God like he's evil. Then they laugh at God. They be shaming us. It's ironic, isn't it? But it's okay. It's because a lot of people are misinformed. That's all it is. But let's go ahead.
That we're even conscious, let alone like I'm about to have an existential crisis up here.
I think the historical Christian position.
I want to hear this shit.
Is that
and the Christian perspective.
The invitation.
I was Christian used to be.
To the people that he made is so generous and came at such a high price to him.
A high price he gave up a weekend.
He disrespectful.
Right.
He was God before.
Yeah.
He was God during, and he's God now. He gave up a weekend. If I knew right now that I could go off and die and then not die, where's the gift in that, number one?
I'm able to look at the grace that has been extended to me, and yeah.
Let me say this real quick. Christians believe Jesus is God type shit. Jesus is not God. Jesus is the Son of God. Let me educate y'all real quick. Jesus is the Son of God. It's literally in his title. He is the Son of God. The Holy Spirit, or whatever you want to say, is wisdom. It's a female. That's a girl. Then you got God, the Father. You got the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They're three separate people. Yes, they're three people that was there from the beginning with God that made the whole world. They're three witnesses. They're the three things that works here. That was there. So that's why Jesus be talking about, I'm Alpha and Omega, this and that. I am, because he was there, bro. That's why he say this shit. He was there, bro. So it's crazy to me because I had to learn this too. I had to learn that Jesus was not God. That Jesus came as a man. He was not a miracle baby, even though people are going to be like blasphemy or whatever. I don't give a fuck. He's not a miracle baby. If you read the text, then you'll understand. I'm not going to explain that. And then a lot of people don't understand he's brown skinned. So we have this perspective in the Christian faith where a lot of people in Christianity are in a delusion too, just like Satanism. So there's the truth that a lot of people would really neglect. And then you got the reality of how people see it and not trying to actually understand it. So it's crazy because Jesus did say he came. He said he didn't come to bring peace. He came to bring division. The reason why he's trying to bring division is because he knows there's going to be people like this, Satanism. He knows there's going to be families going against each other. He knows there's going to be sinners not trying to repent. He knows. It's the times of Noah. But y'all have to realize this has been repeating through history over and over again because nobody is obeying God. Nobody understands God. Nobody knows God. And then at the same time, they take his silence for a weakness, bro. Just because they don't hear him, just because they don't see him, they be like, yo, he's not real then. I can do whatever the fuck I want. There's no consequence. You see what I'm saying? So how you not scared of a God like that? That you can't, what? Like, it's just crazy. They believe in Satan. They Satanism, but they don't believe in a God? Like, okay, bro. All right.
And I receive it.
I want to make sure we get a full set.
Okay. So the way that I would commonly think of it is that if I gave up the life of my own son in exchange for your life, that it is okay then for me to make the invitation that God makes towards us.
Is that moral?
Is it moral?
Is it moral? On a corporeal level?
Jesus took on the penalty that I deserved for the sins that I committed, if we're looking at the traditional Christian faith. And so I receive his gift of grace and as a payment for the things that I had done. So your question, is it moral or is it just? Is it fair? I'm able as a Christian to say, no, it's not fair, because I deserve the punishment that he took on himself. Faith to me is everything. We grew up in a household of faith and learned to love Jesus and love the church and serve the church from the family that I grew up in. And so my wife and I have embraced that same life of faith, and we have taught the Christian faith to our children to understand themselves and their world because of him and his teaching.
Interesting.
There is a higher purpose in life.
I mean,
Yeah, I think I strongly believe there's a higher purpose in life. I don't think I found it yet, and I hope, and I would like.
So I'm gonna pause it real quick, just to say this. Satanism fighting for so much, right? But they don't believe in nothing more than themselves, it look like. But they're fighting for freedom, like freedom, rights, and I don't understand. If you don't believe in nothing higher, like a higher purpose or something, that is all I'm saying is like, it's just crazy because they believe in Satan, but they don't believe in a higher power. Isn't that crazy?
That I will one day in the journey of my life.
I completely agree. I don't know what my purpose is, and I don't think there's like a higher purpose that fits for everybody. But to me, the idea that there's some bigger purpose has always been very comforting to me. Otherwise, kind of what's the point of all of this?
No, I fully agree.
Right.
I think that I believe it's a question that we all ask, and it's one of the gifts of faith. In my,
I really want to hear what they say.
So that when there's
I
times
really
of
do.
epidemic and war, pandemic. You're right. That's a better
Worldwide.
pandemic. That we're able to understand, even in those situations of difficulty and conflict and anxiety and fear, that there is a higher purpose in life, and that there's more than what we see.
I trouble with the phraseology higher purpose because that denotes, do I believe God? No, but I do believe higher purpose as in love.
What the fuck is a Satanism then? What?
Help to
It's literally have Satan in the name.
Be there to understand.
The phrase higher purpose it's a loaded phrase.
I
Yeah.
struggle
They don't
with
believe in
higher
shit.
Purpose because it's
It look like.
God said,
I choose you.
yeah, I choose you, and you are going to do this thing, and you're going to continue doing this thing for the rest of your life. And I really struggle with that.
Can I just
Yeah.
ask, and I mean this because I
Yeah, you
received
can't
your
offend
statement
me.
with that.
You literally cannot offend me. What's up?
But
What's
this
up,
is
bro?
very,
Come on.
just curiosity.
I'm curious
what
too,
if
bro.
everyone was committed to this idea that like in the way that you expressed it. So I would say some people that are sort of pro-religion, like I am, would say that in order for us to bind together as a culture and learn to kind of work together and help cause one another to flourish,
You have to have a
we
purpose.
have to agree on some kind of higher purpose or a common set
Yeah.
of principles.
I
Yeah.
disagree. I don't really
What?
see a need for
What, bro? The logic of Satanism is crazy, bro. Bro, it's in the name. Satan is in the name. Y'all believe it's Satan. If y'all don't believe in a higher purpose or like something more than yourselves, why y'all believe in Satan? What the fuck? That don't make sense. That's spiritual. Do y'all hear what they are saying, bro? I just want to clarify. They're not. It seems like they talk about atheism more than fucking Satanism. It seems like they're confused on what the fuck they talking about. Because if you believe in Satan, you believe in a God. Then you're against God. That's basically what it is. So it sounds like yes, they're 100% against morals. In my opinion, that's what it sounds like. It just sounds like they don't even have common sense. It look like.
prescriptive purpose.
But I do believe everybody needs some type of purpose in their life. In their own way, in their own type of... Like, I believe everybody already has a part to play in this world. But the thing is, we stray so much. We try to find our own way. Do what you gotta do. You're gonna stray. You're gonna have ups and downs. That's how life is. You're gonna have ups and downs. It's not gonna be a straight line. But the thing is, realize you are here for a purpose. You are here for a reason. And I hate how they're saying there's not, because a lot of people have been trying to find that in their life. They've been trying to find a reason to keep going in their life. They're trying to find a purpose for love and have that freedom and shit like that. So it just blows my mind how they like, oh, it's like God said this, you do this. I'm like, bro, He has gave you freedom to say all this shit. So what the fuck? What else do you want? What do you expect, bro? If his burden is so fucking light, it's just people feel like he's so fucking demanding of us when he's really not. He gave us a choice. The fact that you can choose Satan over a God is a choice, don't y'all think? So it's just crazy.
I'm struggling to even see what you see as the value in saying that you have a higher purpose.
But you believe in Satan.
Maybe it's more of a fear or a concern, right? That if everyone got up every day and said that life is all about me and that's what. And
yeah.
I'm not suggesting at all that
people are selfish. Nah, it's kind of is. Because they don't believe in nothing more than themselves, but then they trying to fight for rights and shit. So it's like, what the fuck?
Take care of oneself.
Yeah.
Because nobody else will. People who do take care of themselves, they understand that it is balance, and they're not going to go out and cause anarchy and mayhem in the streets.
It can even be like a selfish.
I agree
to
an extent.
Around you, and it's still a good thing.
I feel like people need to be trying
to make that kind of thing happen.
I feel like, me personally, I feel like we need to have a higher purpose. I feel like we need to believe in something more than ourselves. I feel like we need to stop being selfish. We need to give. They talk about worrying about yourself and like doing this for yourself and take care of yourself. I get it, because I'm the same way in a way. I don't like fucking with people. I don't like messing with people. I like to worry about my business. I like to worry about me. But at the same time, the one thing that God respects more than anything is a person that actually cares about people. Because how can you... That's what I'm saying. These Satanisms don't understand God, bro. They don't know God. They're not trying to get to know God. God literally... He shows in that person that you will know if they have a God in them. Not because of their religion. Not because of what they're saying. Not because of all the nice stuff they be showing you. It's because... you represent something so much they can't even explain. You are so different. You was here alone. What the fuck is that word? You feel like you was misplaced. You feel like you don't belong. You feel like the world is against you. You have a purpose. Because why do these people feel like they're bots in this world? Why do they want to fit into something that don't even make sense? Why do they want to go along with every trend and everything what everybody's doing? Everybody don't have a free mind like that. But it seems like they're closing their mind to the set, because at the same time they used to be, but they got to the point where the Christian church don't teach what they're supposed to be teaching. They don't teach what they're supposed to be teaching. They're not teaching the facts. They're not teaching the truth. That's the issue right now in the Christian church. They're not teaching truth, bro. They're giving what people want too much. But you're not speaking the truth. Speak the fucking truth, and then you will see a difference, bro. Yeah, you're going to have some backlash, but at least it's the fucking truth, because people can take that shit better. If I didn't know the truth until I met some content creators that's actually speaking the truth. Until I actually start praying. Until I actually start researching. Until I really start talking to God. Really, like I'm telling y'all. I'm not religious because I have an open mind to so much. But the Bible has been coming true, guys. And the only way you will know if you read it, bruh. If you learn it. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to get halfway in this and then we're going to stop.
I was going to school with the intention to become an ordained minister in the Pentecostal church. One of the things there is you read the Bible a lot every day, all day. And after doing that for like several hours a day and reading the Bible through back to back several times and discussing it, I wasn't sold at all. I guess I style myself more as a skeptic and a humanist than anything, and Satanism just happens to fit really nicely in that category for me. And this is actually also kind of like my outing video. Like, my family doesn't know I'm a member of TST. They don't know I'm a Satanist.
I really want to look up
Good and
satanic
evil.
evil. Like, I want to look up the satanic meaning. Look at what the fuck? Wow. You see how they joking about this shit? Like, dude, that's crazy.
I haven't, as part of my own belief system for sure, a conviction that all of our hearts can at sometimes lead us to do acts of evil, and so I see it in the world around me on both sides.
They don't believe in good and evil? Oh, that's crazy.
Phrasing is something that's what it's a little bit catchy.
It's dichotomy.
Yeah,
it just
I mean, I believe in right and wrong, and I think some things, for me, a lot of things lie in the gray area, but there are some things that I consider right and wrong, but I wouldn't say it's the same as good and evil, right?
That was beautifully said. That was.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I agree with that. But I also believe that what is right and wrong has changed throughout history. And
It has, I
It's
agree.
something where I don't know if everyday actions that I do right now are going to be considered evil later on. Like, is driving a car going to be considered wrong?
I don't believe in an evil entity who is pitchfork and horns and
What the fuck is this?
looking like me with a goatee.
What?
That doesn't actually happen. If you ask anybody throughout history, they're always the hero of their own novel.
Even yesterday, I went to the grocery store, and there was one person who had like more than 10 packs of toilet paper.
So I got a question. Let's just end it right there. Let's stop right there. So, you telling me killing a person is not evil, bro? I mean, in somebody else's mind, I'm just saying, like, I'm just in general. In somebody else's mind, they think that's good. Do y'all believe something like if someone took your son away or took your fucking wife away or somebody that's important to you, does not sound evil, bro? So the fact that they don't even, this is how you know our society mindset don't make sense. The only Christians, they understand, it's like the base of it. That's all the Christians understand God. They understand they're on the right track. But they get overly religious. They get overly, they get too much into it. And to the point where they don't even enjoy their life. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy because these people don't believe in good and evil. When evil shit happens all the time. If someone broke in my house and it killed me, y'all finna say that's good? Like, that makes no sense at all. What they just said don't make sense. They said right and wrong. Like, yeah, you can be wrong and you can be right, but there's evil shit that happens in this world all the time. And then there's people that actually trying to be a good person in general, or trying to like show love in general, or show appreciation in general. There's people that don't even say thank you. Just saying thank you is a good thing. It's a good act. Don't you think? Giving to people back is a good thing. Don't y'all think? So yes, there's good and evil. The common sense of these people on this, besides the Christian kinda, they lost. They gone. They have literally Satanism in the fucking name of the religion or whatever. But they talk about, oh, I don't believe in a devil or whatever. What the fuck is Satanism? To say don't. What? That means you're in cults. You see how they trying to play? You see how they trying to do people? They try to manipulate the system. They trying to make it easy. They trying to cushion everything. That's what the media do. That's what people do. They try to cushion everything, soften everything, instead of trying to say what they gotta say. Satanism obviously believe in the devil. Then you stupid if you don't. Why are you a Satanism then? At that point, I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying Christians are better, but at least they're not trying to not neglect the higher purpose or neglect people because the thing is, America was built off of Christianity. A lot of people just still forget that. Like, America was built off of Christianity. We were built on praying. We were built on morals and traditions, right? Nowadays, there's no more traditions. Nowadays, just praying is a bad thing. Nowadays, having a Bible is a bad thing. Nowadays, trying to understand logic is a bad thing. Speaking the truth is a bad thing. So what is good to y'all? Because a lot of people seem like they don't understand good. They don't understand what's right. And what's right, you literally, people, it's because, let me say, I'll say this and I'm done. A lot of people do so much fucking wrong to the point God lets you believe your delusion. To the point God decides, hey, go ahead, because guess what? You finna burn anyway. That's you. Because they keep doing it. They're not trying to repent. He knows the heart to the point where they're not trying to repent. They are already too stubborn. Their ego is too strong. They're not willing to learn. God is not finna. It's like thinking like a modern day woman. Like literally that spirit, whatever that spirit is, where your ego or your mindset is not thinking you already perfect or you're so right or blah 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 this, instead of being open-minded, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I had to unlearn what I had to unlearn. Like when everything I learned, I had to unlearn. My bad for that. But I had to unlearn this shit, bro. Because I understood there was something wrong in this place. I understood this, bro. And I understood this as a child. So I already knew I was chosen for something greater. I already knew I was chosen, bro. From my DNA, from my heritage, from my color, everything, bro. Everything. I already knew I was fucking chosen for a higher purpose. So it's just the fact that it's sad to me seeing that people don't even believe in something more. But then they have these religions, and then they don't make sense in their common sense no more. It's just like, y'all need to change that. I hope everybody have a nice night, though. We're going to keep posting. I'm going to keep posting, though. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all have a nice one.
If I were to the sea